So one argument we've seen a lot online, even after all these years, is if Mace Windu actually beat Palpatine in their duel on Coruscant. Or did Palpatine throw the whole thing? Let's find out.
Okay, so first let's look at the fighters.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these monkey-fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday play! Everybody strap in! I'm about to open some freaking windows.
Mace Windu was one of the Jedi Order's most prolific fighters. He was the master and creator of the Form 7 variant, Vapad.
Form 7 is synonymous with the Sith. The Sith's preferred style being duel, which also happened to be the style of Palpatine in this duel. This style draws on the power of the dark side, anger and negative emotions. The user of duel would constantly have to call upon the Force so as not to exhaust themselves due to its aggressive nature. This made all users of the form vulnerable to falling to the dark side, if they weren't Darksiders already.
The Vapad variant of Form 7 is different, however. It draws on the power of the opponent, reflecting their own power back at them.
Mace also had the power of Shatterpoint. He could see the weaknesses in an opponent or situation, giving him a unique advantage in many combat scenarios.
During the battle, in both the book and the movie, we can see that the two opponents are evenly matched. It's implied that Palpatine is actually fighting to win. In the book, it shows that he allows Mace to move him and make certain moves. However, this is not an uncommon dueling tactic, waiting for openings and surprising an opponent.
In the novelization of Revenge of the Sith, we see that Palpatine feels genuine fear during the battle. Not only this, but when asked about the fight, George Lucas himself has said that Palpatine was overcome. This is due mainly to Mace's fighting style, reflecting the power of Palpatine back at him.
What's important to note, however, is that Palpatine senses Anakin's arrival, in the same way that he'd sensed Mace Windu's band of Jedi.
What happens next is that Windu disarms Palpatine. Palpatine, now defenseless, appears to be beaten, or so it seems. He makes one final effort with Force Lightning, while making a pathetic plea to Anakin.
Don't make me beg here, because I will do it.
Who turns to the dark side and, well, the rest is history.
Now, we know that Palpatine throws the fight at the end due to two factors.
One, we see this with the unlimited power statement. Palpatine had the ability to keep pushing Force Lightning at Mace for as long as he wanted.
As well as this, another hugely important factor was that Sidious had a second lightsaber. The whole reason that he is defeated is because he is weaponless, his lightsaber lost to the maze of the Coruscant floor.
However, this is a lie. There are two scenes that prove that this is a deception by the Dark Lord of the Sith. In Season 5 of the Clone Wars, we see that Palpatine has dual lightsabers when he faces the brothers Maul and Savage Opress. The lightsabers are sprung from the same area, up the sleeve, during Revenge of the Sith.
We also see later in Revenge of the Sith that Palpatine has a second lightsaber when he duels Yoda.
Therefore, if Palpatine still has an option to fight, why doesn't he?
We feel this is reflective of Palpatine's character, the genius tactician that has eluded the Jedi while being in plain sight for years. Palpatine is knowledgeable of the Jedi Code, he knows what they shouldn't do, and he plans to use this to his advantage. If he pulls out another lightsaber and the duel continues, he would seem less helpless to Anakin, and it would give Mace more reason to kill him. This was a huge gamble, so much so that in the novelization we see that Palpatine's Shatterpoint moves to Anakin from Mace's point of view. If Palpatine's gamble didn't pay off, this would be the end of him. Once Palpatine senses Anakin's arrival, the plan was set into motion and things proceed as Palpatine has foreseen.
So does this mean that Palpatine's through the fight?
Yeah, kind of, but with a caveat.
As George Lucas outlines, Palpatine was truly overwhelmed by Vapad. After all, you cannot fight yourself. The more power he used, the more power was reflected back at him. If Palpatine revealed the last trick that was literally up his sleeve, and this duel went on, we think eventually he would lose to Mace, and he knew it. Well, that's about all we have time for this video. What do you guys think? Do you think we're on track, or do you have your own theories? Leave a wee comment below and hit us on some social media. Check out some other videos floating above here. Bye.
Bye.